Hey, profiteers, how are we doing today? I just wanted to have a story about quitting. So my son graduated, as you know, this weekend, and I went to his grad, and it was an amazing ceremony. Loved it. And there was this moment at the very end, and it was like a Hollywood moment. The graduates were filing out. They were about halfway done, and that's when the parents decided to leave. Now, I'm not one of those parents. I like being there to the very end. I want to see my kid walk all the way out through the doors and everything. So I waited and waited. You know, the ex left, the girlfriend's, not my girlfriend, but I don't have a girlfriend. And Andrew's girlfriend's parents left. So I was just standing there all alone, and I could see Andrew way at the bottom. And he caught my eye, and he lifted up his pinky finger like this. Actually, it'd be his right hand, but his pinky finger like this to show me his ring. And tears just welled up in my eyes, and I gave him the heart sign with both hands, and telling him that I loved him and I was so proud of him. And we just locked eyes for a moment, like everything slowed right down, and it was like just us. And there was a moment of quiet in a room full of noise where he was saying, "I got it, Dad. I got it. I got the ring." And I was saying, "I know. And I love you for it." And it made me flash back to before he went to university. And he had 3 or 4 universities say yes to him. And they were all varying programs, but they're all to do with computers. But this program that he chose was the hardest. It's renowned for drumming out kids. In fact, his first year, over 50% of the kids dropped out because it's such a hard program. And he came to me and said, "You know what, Dad, I'm going to go to this other university." So I stopped him and I said, "Why?" Because I knew the university he wanted to go to. He was talking about it for a year. And he said, I don't know, like, the other university's good too. I'm like, okay. So here's the difference. If you're doing it because, you prefer to be at that university, great, no problem. But if you're doing it because you're afraid of the university that you want, that's not okay. We can't stop doing things because we're afraid. So I said, "Andrew, you have to decide, are you doing this because you're afraid? Because if you're doing it because you're afraid, you'll never do things in life. You'll always choose the easiest path. Here's your moment. Pick it. What's going to happen? You might fail. Okay, so you got 3 or 4 other universities that want you. If you fail, you fail. Who cares? Don't be afraid to try your best. Go to the hardest thing you can do. Don't be afraid to reach for your goals. Fear is an illusion. I've told you this before. It was an illusion for my son, and it was an illusion for you out there. Go do it. Stop waiting. My son didn't. Right away after we had that conversation, he said, "Yeah, you know what, you're absolutely right." And he picked the university that he loves. He got through it. He got through it. And not only did he get through it, he did amazing at it. He left with a great job. He found his girlfriend, the woman of his dreams there. All because he didn't turn his back when he was faced with fear. Don't turn your back when you're faced with fear. Anyway, cute little story. That little moment of holding up that ring, I'll never forget it. Oh my God, that is one of my prouder moments as a dad. He made it. The joy that filled my heart, the tears. Oh, I can't even explain it. James from Soaring Profits. Have a wonderful day. Stop being afraid. It's an illusion.